pamoja na tukue pamoja. Kuimarisha Kenya ni jukumu la Farm Kenya.
Well, hello there. This is Farm Kenya show right here on KTN, and today we'll be talking about seedling propagation. Remember, every Tuesday we take you from the process, from the farm to the plate, and today we'll be looking at the very nitty-gritty process. We are in Murang'a County, and this is Ukulima, Seedlings and Nurseries. And later on, we'll be joined by Julius Waweru to show us the seedling propagation process. We'll also be looking at grafting, which is a very important skill when it comes to this type of propagation. My name is Calvin Nyakundi. Let's get right into it. Right, Julius, thank you so much for joining us. So let's start. We have a couple of seedlings that we have here. So explain to us what is going on here.
So basically, what you can see here are what we call rootstocks, the avocado rootstocks. So before you get to this point, actually, you start from seed selection. And what do we mean by seed selection? Seed selection, it's like, if you can see what I'm holding here, I'm holding two seeds. There's this big one. This is now what we call the indigenous seeds. And this one, this is a very small seed. Probably this is out of a graft, and maybe it got here in a not so good way. Maybe somewhere the seed selection was not done right. But once we get the seeds, the first thing that you do is you do what we call seed selection. With seed selection, what you mean is that you make sure that the seeds that you get are this big. And the easiest way to identify indigenous seeds is that they are usually very big. So you discard these small ones. So these ones are not suited for seeding. From there, this what we call the media preparation. Media preparation.
What goes into that?
So, media preparation, it's a three-stage sort of preparation. One, you get the soil. This is media, but you get the soil first. You'll see the soil from that end. Then we have manure and sand. So you make sure that you mix in the ratio of 3:1. For every 3 pieces of soil, 2 pieces of manure, then 1 piece of sand.
Yes.
So sand is just to allow for permeability, while the manure will be good for the nutrition bit of the soil. Yes.
Right.
So from there you mix, and then now you pot. This is now, as you can see here, this is now the media in this pot. Though the pots can come in different sizes.
Yes.
We have the 6-9, we have the 14, we have those gunias. So it will all depends with your clientele. So from there, you arrange the pots like you've seen here. Although this is the second stage, as you can see. From there, there is the seeding part of it. This is the mbegu, wenye ulipata, the kienyeji one. You come, you place it. I can, for ease of illustration, we just talk of upside down. You see, this is the part. You place it this way.
Okay.
Yes. Then you make sure that this seed is not placed so deeply in this medium. So you just place it, as you can see, on top. This allows the root development. The root will take, I don't know whether we can get, you see, like this one.
Yes.
If we placed the seed the other way, if we inverted, if we placed it this way, then it means that you'll have something like this. And this is what we call the gyros. And it's
So they
not
would come
so
out but
appealing.
still look for?
Yes. So, as you can see, the taproot is so straight and sharp. This is how now you achieve a good rootstock.
Okay.
Then from there, you just nurture, you water for a period of like 3 months or so. Then they'll be in this stage.
All right.
Yes.
And still here, before we move to the second stage, when you look at the first stage,
Yes.
you have the seedlings, you have the pot where you've placed them. How do you take care of the seedlings while they're still on this first stage in order for them now to move to the second stage? And also, even as you speak about how you take care, how long do they stay here before you now move them to this other side?
Yeah, a good question. So it's two-faceted. One, you can start with seed treatment right from the go. You mix some fungicide and 1% of zinc with water. That will make sure that you kill so many pathogens and pests that maybe would have come with the seeds. If you miss on that bit, then you can, after seeding, you can come and do what we call drenching. Unachukua fungicide, then you come, after umepanda hizo seeds, you come and spray all along.
Okay.
Yes, that's part of seed treatment. Then from there, you just keep on watering, like depending on the weather and the time of seeding.
Yes.
You just water like 3 times in a week.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Even before we move, now, seeds. Is it just any seed? Because the first time you were holding the 2 types of seeds, there was the smaller one and then there was the other bigger one. What goes into sourcing seeds for propagation?
So sourcing seeds, it's also some sort of two-way one. You can have your own clonal garden, of which it's very much advocated for. But having a clonal garden might be a bit difficult. So the second phase that you can take is outsourcing. Like most of what we've done here, partly we have sourced, partly we've gotten from the clonal garden. For sourcing, you make sure that you have credible suppliers. With credible suppliers, it means that that person, you've worked with him or her for a good part of your nursery. Mtu unajua aweze kuzungusha in terms of acquisition of the seeds.
Okay.
Because it will have a cost implication. You can imagine if right now I trust you to source for us the seeds. Then from your sacks, because we get them with sacks, then maybe out of 10 sacks, 5 sacks will be like this. This will be a loss to us. Because for us, we are answerable to farmers and we must do something that is professional and credible. So there is no way that we'll seed this. We cannot seed this. We'll seed this. So if out of the 10 we get 5 sacks, it will be a loss to us. So you make sure that you either have a clonal garden for indigenous seeds or you get a credible person who will be in a position to always supply you with the indigenous seeds. And like I told you, it's very easy for you to identify an indigenous seed. It's so big.
Yes.
That's the easiest criteria. For the grafts, the likes of Wete, Hans, they are like this. They are so small. And remember, the smaller the seed, the weaker the rootstock. The stronger the seed, the bigger and healthier the rootstock will be. Because simply the plant feeds from these cotyledons.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Very well explained. Now, on this second area, as you called it, you said this is the second stage.
Yes.
What goes into the second stage? Because I can see there's some material on top of the pots, different from this side. Yes.
So the material on top, I'll start with the material on top. This is just some mulching material.
Okay.
Sana sana, we use a material that is decomposable and that is also easily available. Now this is grass. So grass, ukiangalia hapa, it is easily decomposed and it can be part of the manure. So you make sure that you use a material that is easily decomposable. The purpose of mulching is more of water conservation. Because remember, I told you, you may water 2 to 3 times. Na kuna mtu ako mahali, maybe he cannot be even in a position to water 2 or 3 times. Maybe
Yes.
he can even water 2 times. So mulching is very crucial for water retention. Then it also, it's more of water retention because it will still avoid direct sunlight and water view. But again, you must make sure that the mulch is not so dense. It should be light because we need this seed ipigwe na jua until it like cracks, yeah? You see?
No, that one has cracked.
Yeah,
Yes.
now this one are cracked. If you over mulch, it will not be hit by the sunlight for it to crack. So it will take longer to germinate.
So after how long does a seed stay here? Because now, as you've said, it needs to stay until it cracks, and then now that's when you'll know something is happening to it.
Yes, from around 2 months or so, it will be in this stage. This stage, you see?
Okay.
It will have.
Let me hold this for you.
Yeah. Itakuwa imetoa hii. So at that point, you remove your mulch to allow now this one to get sunlight and such other things. Then again, you also avoid them from, there are some cutworms and wadudu tungine, they can feed on these soft plants.
Okay.
So removing the mulch will allow those two processes to run concurrently.
All right. So when it comes to the second stage of, now between this stage and this stage, which one takes longer? Is it this one or this one?
This is the same stage.
Oh, it's just the same stage.
The same stage. It's only that the mulch was not removed in totality.
Okay.
But even if it wasn't removed in totality, you can see that there's no mulch on the seeds.
Yes, there's no mulch on the seeds.
Then again, it will still decompose and it will be used as manure. So unaweza toa kidogo kidogo, then it will remain. For this one, imetolewa tu in totality.
Okay.
Yes.
And what practice goes into this? Like, what do you do in order for you to make sure, because as you've mentioned, you have the mulch, you make sure there's enough sunlight that hits it. What other measures are taken in this particular stage for them now to germinate well?
So the most crucial bit of the nursery, it's watering. If you fail to water adequately, this seed will take so long to germinate. Then it will also not have uniformity in germination. Utakuta hapa, then another part, you see, and you still want to achieve the uniformity in germination. Then the other part is on pest control. Always make sure that your nursery, whether it's rootstock, whether they are those grafted, they are free from pests. Yes.
Okay.
So the second control on these ones will be on pest control. Yes.
Right.
So those are the two crucial steps.
And a farmer would want to use pesticides at this stage in order to keep away the cutworms, as you call them, and also the armyworms and the other pests that usually attack plants at this time. Is it advisable to use pesticides at this time? And if someone is using the organic way, what can they do in order for them to maintain their seeds?
The current Kenyan market fortunately offers both. You can decide to go organic, you can decide to go the conventional way.
Yes.
So there are chemicals that you can spray organically, and there are those that you can still use the chemical controls. So both are available.
Okay.
Yes.
And what would you advise?
So I wouldn't stand on either. It all depends with the efficiency.
Okay.
And how available they are. Because we can even decide to do it organically here. Then the farmer then decides he will go conventional way. But again, there are those people who are very sensitive when it comes to organic farming. And with organic farming, everything counts, including the source of your manure. So you cannot talk of organic farming while you are not using the chemicals, while the manure that we use, it's conventional.
Yes.
So we will not be practicing organic farming.
Okay.
Yes, but here we do conventional.
All right.
Yes.
All right, Julius, you can show us the next step from here. Where do they go?
So from here, we go to the next stage. Now after Hizi ziko around 2 months or thereabout.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Come with us. Let's look at the next stage of seedling propagation. So we've moved from that side.
Yes.
Now we are at this stage. So what is going on here? I can see more leaves. I can see a bit of color. So just give us what is going on here.
Yes, a very good observation.
Mm-hmm.
So, ukiangalia from the stage kutoka pale,
Mm-hmm.
those seedlings are so young, very juvenile. So kutoka pale, tunafanya what we call seedling selection. In seedling selection, what it means, tumeanza kudifferentiate zile seedlings hazikushika, zile ziko changa sana.
Mm-hmm.
Then kuna zenye zinakuanga overlapped na zingine.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk of overshadowing.
Okay.
So unakuta the sunlight haitazifikia. So they tend to have something we call etiolation. Itapanda tu but very weak.
Okay.
So itakuwa imerefuka but very weak.
Mm-hmm.
Ukienda kwa grafting, we'll see why such a seedling is not suitable.
Okay.
So kutoka pale tunakuja tunazipanga na venye zimeshika zenye ni ndogo tunaziacha huko.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the stage. Then from this stage, now that's when the right seedlings that are ready to graft zinaenda ile stage.
So for a plant like this,
Yes.
for example, the leaves are not as big as these other ones.
Yes.
And the color also, if you look at the color, it seems but it's still growing the way you've said.
Yes.
So what informs you that you need now to move to the fourth stage? Alafu hizi, do you move with them to the fourth stage? Ama zinabaki hapa? What happens?
So zikishatoka pale hapa ni to differentiate. Kuna seeds hazikumea, kuna zenye zimekuwa overshadowed, kuna zenye ziko weak. Now that's the selection that we do here. Sasa hapa tumeavoid overshadowing. But again, hata zikikuja hapa, kuna zile hazitakuwa zimeachieve what we call the pencil thickness. They are still not ready to be grafted. Zitakuwa like what we call, zitakuwa retarded. Yes. So then again, unaangalia seedlings that are healthy, this is free, pest free, ndo zina move to that stage.
To the other side.
Yeah, you'll be able to see a very significant difference between that stage, this stage,
And the
now
other stage.
that other stage.
Okay.
Yes.
Sawa. So see, we can move then,
Yes,
Julius.
we can proceed.
All right, so let's move to the other fourth stage to see how this particular seedling is going to look like. And what is going on here?
Actually, this is one of our experts,
Uh-huh.
grafting expert. Grafting is not a one-day learning activity. You must have some years of experience and consistency.
Okay.
Yes.
Ndugu, kwa salama? Okay, so I think we'll get to this stage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can see some other different plants that you have here.
Yes.
What do you have here?
These are pixies.
Uh-huh.
They are also as a result of grafting, but it's almost a similar process.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the most crucial part of the whole process. If you mess here, you'll have messed the whole thing from
the start.
From what you seeded, the cost of buying seeds, the cost of paying the grafter, everything.
Okay.
So hapa, in your backbone.
Okay. Sasa tuambie sasa tujue. Because now we saw on the other side, on the third side that we were, we saw the leaves were a little bit bigger, but even here they are more bigger.
Yes.
And we saw others that you said maybe were not really growing as fast as they are supposed to. So when we come here, all the plants are almost the same size.
Yes.
So give us the process. How do you source them out to come to this particular stage, and what happens here?
So, yeah, a very good observation as well. Just like you've noted, if you just you take a glimpse, you can see that there is some sort of uniformity.
Yes.
That uniformity is not only on the height but also on the thickness. Yes.
Yes.
Still on the thickness, as you can see. So this is what actually we recommend. After that stage, you make sure that the seedling has reached. For us, we usually recommend a 2 feet plus size. Yes, a 2 feet plus size. You can see. If you just take randomly, they are all big. You can now see a totally different thing. So you make sure that your seedling is 2 feet. Then there is the seedling must have attained what we call pencil thickness. Hii thickness unaona?
Yes.
Ikue kama penseli. The thicker, the better. Yes, this will allow for ease of grafting. Na bado what we call compatibility, as we will see.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. And also, when we look at how they are, how long do they stay in this stage? Or even if this is the final stage, do you make sure that you trim the leaves away in a way so that at least you allow them to grow? What happens at this particular stage and how long do they stay here? Because I remember when you started, you said the other one stayed for 2 months. And now, how long do they stay here?
So up to this stage, this is like now the 6th, 7th month. With good management, you'll get to this stage like in the 6th, 7th month. At this stage, you'll have attained all this. Nothing much happens here. They just await the grafting process. Yes.
Okay.
But then again, the grafting must be done under shade, like you can see. Yes. So nothing much happens here. After the correct seedling selection, it just comes to grafting straight on.
And before even we move to grafting,
yes,
the watering. How is the watering at this stage? Do you use as much water? Because I remember one main thing you said, it's watering.
Yes.
Do we use as much water at this stage as we would use at the small seed stage before these stems come up?
So watering is still crucial. It doesn't matter the stage of the seedling. Watering is still crucial. You'll still have to control watering. Actually, you might get it wrong in watering at this stage because if you come, maybe you are using a pipe na unapea maji hivi, there are higher chances that unaweza shindwa kufikia hizi because of the foliage. Unaona pale kabisa, unaona hakuna foliage mingi na pale, but here the foliage is dense. So if you don't have a very good farm hand, you can mess things around here. This is the most crucial stage, like I've stated. If you again miss on watering here, hizi seedlings utakuta iko hivi but haina maji. So
it's
like,
very dry.
Like for this one, it almost nasikia how hard it is.
Oh yeah, this one is pretty hard.
It's pretty hard,
which
right?
Means
so it means that even after grafting itahitaji maji. Yes. Na ujue sasa after grafting, because utakuwa umetengeneza wound, itakuwa imeanza ku lose maji, it becomes very difficult for that particular seedling to pick.
Okay. So for example, like the way this one is very hard like this.
Yes.
So what if it doesn't get water today, but someone waters it maybe on Friday?
You are just increasing your chances of failure. That's the best.
Okay.
That's the best way that I would put it. Yes.
There's no problem with that. So I think now we need to talk about grafting. But before we go to grafting, we just need to go for a short break. We'll be looking at how grafting, what goes into grafting, and the nitty-gritties when it comes to the how-tos. What are we supposed to do when it comes to grafting? How do you make sure that you do it very well? We'll also be asking Julius about which plants and which crops you can grow on your seedling farm and which one goes through the process of grafting as well. So don't go too far. We'll be coming back in a short while.
Tufanye kazi kazi pamoja na tukue pamoja. Kuimarisha Kenya ni jukumu la Farm Kenya.
Welcome to the Art of Living show, where style meets serenity and art. From modern marvels to timeless classics, join us as we explore the charm and the beauty of some of the stunning homes, plus the stories behind them.
Behind this, there is so much sleepless nights, so much.
If you're building a house to escape a landlady, then you don't need to build a luxurious house.
Celebrate the essence of fine living, where we explore the spaces of icons, personalities, celebrities, innovators, and let's discover, explore, and engage.
Dial star 811 star 800 hash to get this as your skiza tune. KTN ndio home.
I make Monday count by reading Health and Science. It helps me eat healthy, live healthy, and stay healthy.
Setting the standard every day of the week. The Standard, Kenya's bold newspaper.
We value your feedback and welcome your comments, queries, and complaints regarding our content. You can get in touch with us via SMS on 22151, call 0719 012 111 or 0732 142 000, or email feedback@standardmedia.co.ke. Our PO Box number is 30080-00100 Nairobi, or deliver to our offices at Standard Group Center, Mombasa Road, Nairobi.
Kuwa mkono ambao unalima ardhi, mlango wa kulima, kuwa mshindi, kuwa na uhakika sasa, kukulea mustakabali wa baadaye. Tufanye kazi pamoja na tukue pamoja. Kuimarisha Kenya ni jukumu la Farm Kenya.
Welcome back. This is Farm Kenya, and today we are talking about seedling propagation, and we have Julius with us here. And now we're going to be moving into a very, very critical part, that is grafting. And he'll be showing us the different types of what they do when it comes to grafting, what you need to cut, how you need to fold the remaining plant. We'll understand what this means and the importance of this to the seedling system of propagation. Right, so let's get right into it. Julius, karibu sana. So let's continue. We have a plant here.
Yes.
So where are we cutting? And give us what goes into you choosing where to cut and where not to cut.
So tulianza na seedling selection, you recall?
Yes.
And tukasema the right seedling should be 1 pencil thickness. So uangalie kama hii imeachieve the pencil thickness. Then sisi hapa we have our SOPs, our standards of operations.
Yes.
We make sure that the seedling lazima ikue 2 feet plus, isiende kusumbua mkulima. So that's why you see our roots are so big. From there, after you've done your seedling selection, ndio tunakuja tunazieka hapa ready for grafting. From there, huwa tunafanya what we call sourcing of scions. Scions ni hizi. These are scions. Scions is basically the part yenye unakuja unaeka hapa juu, and it's usually the desired part of the plant, of a specific plant that you need. So tuseme like for now we are grafting has. Unaweza kuja staki has, I want fuete for instance, I want zutano for instance, I'll use zutano. You see, so these are the desired traits that you want to get. Well, this one remains constant. This is the desired trait, the desired trait that you want. In this particular case ni scion, ni has. Tuko na zafuete pale, kuna mtu mwingine anasema nifanyie reed, nifanyie zutano, nifanyie pinkerton. There are different varieties of avocados.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can sell this.
Mtu akifika bei, we sell scions.
Okay.
Yes, because there are people.
Because this is the most critical part.
Yeah, this is the most critical part.
Yes.
And there are people who don't have clonal gardens, so they cannot have the scions.
Okay.
And you can have the scion, but still the productivity is so low. So you can still sell someone scions zenye ziko sawa, si ndio? Yeah.
All right. And then after this, so I think we want to see the action of how this will be now turned into something that is available to be just stored for, that has been done for grafting, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we've talked of compatibility. So kama we ni mkulima ama you want to start a nursery na unataka mambo ya grafting, after the pencil thickness, before hata uende utafute scion, tunafanya accessibility. Tunakuja tunaangalia miti yetu inakaa aje. Even the expert here anaweza kuambia. Anakuja anapiga survey, anaona this is the thickness. Ndio when you go to harvesting the scions, usiharvest vitu si compatible. You get the logic?
Okay.
So from there, hizi scions ziko hapa, ukiangalia vizuri, anachukua, anaangalia, anarudisha, meaning unaweza chukua mti kama hii na hii, yes imeachieve, but you see the thickness is not the same.
Yes.
So this is what we are talking of compatibility. So for us, we have chosen this particular one. So unakuja hapa, unachagua a scion that's compatible. So in our case, you can see that this one is almost compatible with this one.
Yes.
From there, unakuja unaangalia hii mti. We talked of 2 feet, si ndio? So 2 feet, basically it's around this point. But even if it's this point, you must ascertain that this is the right point of grafting.
Yes.
So what you do, unakuja, if when ni starter ama unajifunza, utaona mtu akifanya hivi. You see, you are checking for a point where si ngumu na si nyepesi, iko hapo katikati. Because if you do it here, it will not pick. The text will be so low because the rootstock and nini zitakuwa ngumu sana.
Okay.
So if you come to this point here, this point is so succulent, it's so soft. So chances za hii mti kushika hapa bado ziko so low because maji inapotea sana. Unaona eh? So the best part, it's usually where it's not so hard, it's not so soft.
Yes.
So unakuja, you can reduce the number of leaves. The reason why you reduce the number of leaves ni kitu tulikuwa tunaambiwa inaitwa transpiration. So you make sure that your tree does not lose a lot of water through leaves. Sindio?
Yes.
So you've identified your point. Na sisi tumeona ni hapa, sindio? You make sure that umekata once. You see? You make sure that umekata once, a sharp cut, so that you also don't disturb the tissues. Then from there, kama hii imekatika, but it's also okay. So from hapo unakuja. Now you have your scion. This scion bado kuna vile unaiangalia. You can isharpen na bado iko imeoza. If you take a keen look utaona anaangalia. You cannot identify a good scion just by the look at times. So unaweza kuwa na scion na bado huku iko grayish na brown. That's not a very good scion. Despite uli harvest, pale ukiharvest unaona ni mingi, but unaweza kuja umekata ianze kuwa brown. Another thing that can make this scion ikuwe not desirable ni ikikaa for some days, 2-3 days. Like leo ndio tunafanya the activity, so the scions are very fresh. So ukiona vile nimekata hivi ishaanza kutoa maji.
Yes, imeanza
you see,
kutoa, yes.
Imeanza kutoa. So this is a very very good. Alafu umeona haina brown.
Yes.
Sindio? Then another thing is the fiber. If the scion ni mzee inakuanga na a lot of fiber. But sasa hii unaona ni kidogo sana. Na kuna zingine completely hazina. Again, if the scion is so young, ukikata, sijui tunaweza pata a very young scion. You see, hebu guza hii. Unasikia vile iko?
Very
unaona?
Very soft.
Hebu angalia.
Yeah, it doesn't have.
So yes. This is a very soft scion. Ukiangalia hata kuguza tu hivi inajitoa. So hii inaweza kuwa sometimes 50-50. Inaweza shika, inaweza kataa. But again, it can also be dependent na hii. If hii inaweza kuwa ngumu kidogo, that's why I'm telling you, this is a science and it requires a lot of expertise and a number of years za experience. Kama hii inaweza kuwa ngumu, so you see like this one iko na fiber kidogo and you get a scion yenye ni young, zinaweza ingiana.
Okay.
You see, because this one hii maji hapa na hapa itakuwa sawa Okay. But let's focus on this. So, kutoka hapo we have hii ndio nini you realize that this scion ni kubwa. So unaona the size?
Yes, the size.
The size ni kubwa. The compatibility iko sawa.
Yeah.
But hii ni kubwa. Kama scion ni kubwa, the exchange rate ya materials hapa ita take so long and there are chances that inaweza kuwa haita exchange the nutrients so fast ama what people normally call maji, so itakufa. So you make sure that the scion iko na around 2 to 3 nodes. Unaona? 2 to 3 nodes. Nodes ni easy. What we call hizo macho.
This is hapa juu.
Hizo ndizo nodes.
Yes.
Easy. This one.
Yes.
You make sure ni like 2 to 3. Unaona? So kama ni 2 to 3, it means if we can graft it at this point hivi, our chances za kushika si bado ziko chini.
Yes.
Because this thing is too big.
Yes.
So utakuta like 1, hii ni 1, 2, 3. So meaning we can do it at this point.
There. Okay.
You get? Remember, we did a one-off cut. Umekumbuka? Ndio we don't disturb the tissues.
Yes.
Right? The same thing utafanya na scion. So the bit that makes it tick ni at this knife must be so sharp. that will enable you to have a one-off cut.
Yes. So that it's not unakata tena unakata tena unakata.
Kama hii kisu ni blunt, wewe utashinda hivi. Na ukishinda hivi, you are unaona vile iko. You are distorting. Actually you are distorting the tissues.
Yes.
So unafaa ikue very sharp na bado inaweza kuwa disinfected. Normally we use jik ama pia alcohol. But now you see ni hapa tu, so tuseme tunaenda to another stage.
Yes.
Haizi enda na hizi materials.
Yeah.
Atakamna a sharp a new blade ama a disinfect. You get?
Yes.
So from there tumesema the number of nodes 2 to 3, then you make sure it's a one-off cut. Unaona hivyo?
Yes.
Then what we want to do because we are doing a wedge, you make sure that iko wedge. East side tumeona vile tumekata. You make sure that from here bado the groove the cut ya hapa na hapa bado ni kama iko a similar point, a similar position hivyo. You get? Then you make sure if you take a closer look at this, unaweza shika tu utaona kuna vitu mbili zimeshuka hivi. The cambium tissues.
Yes, this
now
ones.
That's the science.
This one's right. Hii na hii.
If you unaona hizi vitu mbili ziko hapa.
Yes.
There's this the central part.
Yes.
And this one, and they are very visible.
Yes.
Now,
this side and the other
yes,
side.
hiyo ndio sharpening. If you do a light cut hivi, hizo vitu hazikuangi juu umekata kwa skin hivi. So you see haziko. They must aina. Yes. So you must make sure that it's deep and wedge shaped such that unaona hata hii aina. So ukifanya hivyo, you must see them.
Yes.
Those are the cambium tissues.
Yes.
The cambium tissues ndio zinakuja
zinaingia kwa hiyo.
Zinaingia hapa. So it's skin against skin for skin.
Yes.
So it's cambium na cambium. So unakuja, so you've done your groove. And remember, hii groove pia lazima uko umefocus, hatujatengeneza kubwa sana. So ukikuja hapa, utakuja, you make sure that you also hold it vizuri. Hii nakatanga mtu
So unakuwa careful.
Inaweza teremka na wewe, inaweza shuka na wewe.
So what if sometimes wakati umegraft umeiwekelea hivyo?
So that's the groove.
Okay.
Yes.
So what if ukiekelea hivyo? After how long unafaa kuanza kuona some change on the plant ama after how long are you supposed to be looking at some progress on the plant?
And it's our get there. It's easy to. So this groove, this is the groove. Na hii wedge lazima ikue imekaribiana, usikue umetengeneza hii kubwa ama ndogo. Okay. Ukitengeneza ndogo itahang huku juu hivi. Like for instance, so unaona imeacha kidonda. Hii kidonda itakuwa entry ya all sort of things. Pathogens, baridi, maji, while watering na vitu kama hizo. So you must make sure umeipress imekaa hivyo.
So that it looks like part of the...
It looks like part of it. Na una make sure venye tulisema the cambium tissues, skin ya hii na hii zimeshikana. That's the secret.
Yes.
Apart from sasa hapo, unakuja unachukua hii. This is your tape. We normally call it grafting tape.
Okay.
It has its own characteristics.
So mtu hawezi tumia pepa kama hii. Unajua mtu anaweza taka kutumia pepa kama hii.
Bugu za hiyo. So unasikia vile ni kigumu. Hakiko elastic.
Okay.
So unafaa utumie kitu kama haka juu ya efficiency na hako ka elasticity.
Okay.
Itakufaa sana. Hizi kuna watu walikuwa wanatumia zile za sukari but over time hazitumiki, but pia kuna mambo na costing, but this should be the available. Actually it's available and cheap. It's the ideal one. It's available and cheap.
So
then after umefanya hiyo story yote, you have the rootstock and you have the scion. Na zote ziko compatible. Now the other bit that you might miss is on the union. How do you unite them? To unite them, ndio umeachieve the compatibility, but lazima hold up tightly. Sawa? You must hold this place tightly so that so unaona inataka kusonga. Isisonge. So you make sure that iko hivyo. Ukiona inasonga, maybe groove yako inaweza kuwa iko ndogo.
Yes.
It's no harm kuongeza hii groove. 1 of 10. 1 of 10.
Okay.
Si ndio? So una make sure umeingiza hapo hivyo. Tuko sawa? Then unakuja una hold hapa tightly hapo katikati. Then you unite. Inasonga. Let's do it. Hold hivyo. Actually unafaa mpaka usikie ime click. So that is isonge. Then you hold it. Then hapa kwa tying una tie tightly hapo katikati tu. So una tie na nguvu hivyo. Still holding hapa isi move. Then ikishashika you can now wrap vile unataka sasa with the speed that uko nayo. So hiyo mti yako itakuwa hivyo.
Okay. And now we have our tree, si ndio?
Sasa huna your tree. You partly have it. Iko hivyo, iko sawa. Your chances ya kushika iko dependent on all those processes. Sasa ndio sasa uachieve mti. Lazima sasa story ya maji.
So for example vile umeiweka iko hivyo, so umezi connect.
Yes.
Sasa kuwater hii plant unaiwater different vile umekuwa ukiwater ama juu umeziunganisha, and you see because the top part na the bottom part ni two different units.
Yes.
So how is the watering after umegraft?
Very crucial question Unaona ukifanya watering na tuseme hapa hauku tighten vizuri alafu unatumia maji iko na pressure. Unaona kama sisi tunatumia nini direct. So hiyo maji ikiweza kuwa na pressure we unapea tu hivi recklessly you might dislodge hapa. So you'll be thinking umekuwa ukiwater miti so that uachieve miti ya kuuza, but kumbe you already dislodged this part. So already imegongwa na maji iko na pressure, imekuwa weak. So you make sure sana sana huwa tuna encourage maji haina pressure ndio unawater huku the bottom part hivyo for the first 1 to few weeks before ishike.
Every how many times a day? Once ama
easy, hata unaweza pea like even 4 times in a week because you want to increase the takes. Lazima ufanye nini
4 times a day ama a week?
A week.
Okay. Okay.
The best part ya watering inakuanga ni mchana ama late in the evening.
Since you've spoken about watering, now we are going to look at how tuna water. Utuonyeshe ni which side una water from and what is the best angle to water from, si kutoka juu maybe ama ni kutoka kando, si ndio? And then now sasa we look at other crops that maybe you can also use the same system of planting, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we have our water here. Unaweza tuonyesha so that ama unaweza niambia
so
nionyeshe ni aje
hapa after this process
okay,
what you do huwa zinapangwa in a very orderly way. Zinapangwa, si unaona vile tumezipanga hivyo.
Okay.
So that you can also have an ease of watering. So watering, so usikue ati unapea hizi ziko huku, so zote zinafaa kuwa zimepangwa like you can see how there's some sort of order that you can note all over So watering unapea tu huku tu. Just water. Making sure that you don't interfere with the union.
Okay, with the union. So ni huku kando kando, si ndio?
Yeah.
Hapa.
Yeah, hapo. Unapea tu hivyo. Let me show you.
Okay, sawa. You can show us.
So hivyo tu.
Okay.
But if you have ile shower head, it's best.
Okay.
That is, but it depends unajua kuna mtu akona nasari kubwa.
So umesema pressure enye iko na pressure you don't, it's not advisable to use
it's not advisable juu assume unakuja kama unapiga hii nini huku juu you can dislodge
yes.
But see hii hata haina pressure, this one you can even water this way. Unaona unaweza enda hata ukipea maji hiyo.
Okay,
you see. unaweza enda ukipea maji hivyo. Yes.
Okay. So sawa. So from vile ziko hapa hivi, now that they've been joined, now let's look at I saw on this other side we have some that have produced leaves.
Yes.
And yes, we can move on this other side to look at how the propagated plants or crops are performing even after some time. And also you can tell us how long they stay in order for them now to just now become one plant. And do you still remove the wrapping that you did earlier on? Yes.
So we can move on that end.
Oh, that end, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we are at the final stage. Hapa is when tunaenda kuangalia how the plant looks after the wrapping and after it has gotten the whole nutrients and now it's a full grown plant. Julius, let's see what we have here.
So after ile stage huwa tunafanya a lot of kutoa what we call the water shoots. Zile after zimegraftiwa tunatolewa hizo zenye zinako huko chini. But again ni vile sasa hapa if you look keenly kuna hizi makaratasi zenye ziko huko chini.
Oh yes. Hizi zimetupwa tupwa.
Hizi zenye zimetupwa tupwa.
Yes.
Hizi ni zenye zilikuwa zimerapi miti. Zenye zilikuwa zimerapi. You remember how we did the grafting?
I remember very well what we did.
Yes. So unakuta ni huku. So hii ndio tunatoa. After
so this was the place this was join.
Yes, the place that ilikuwa imejoin So zikiwa hapo they are ready. Zinaka like 2 months. Yes. But again ukiangalia there are some seedlings that are not so healthy like this one.
Okay.
Despite vile ilishika it's still weak, si ndio? You can also see like this one inaenda kutoa shoot. So at this stage still for us we don't advocate kuuza hizi seedlings ikiwa hivi.
Okay.
So hizi they are not yet ready. Hapa tunazikuza zinaendelea kuwa kubwa. Then now we move to that last bit.
Okay.
Yes, this is now the sort of seedlings that even ni hizi all this now they are ready. Unaweza tu chukua. You see?
This
now
one.
Yes. That one is ready. Hizi zote zenye you can even focus and see the color. They are very green.
And even at the joint.
Yes, the joint it's ime heal kabisa. Si ndio?
Yes.
Then
I'll put this back as well.
Yes. So these ones are ready. Before sasa zikue mpaka lazima zikue green kabisa. You can see now these are the sort of seedlings that we advocate for.
Okay.
You see?
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Lazima uzie mkulima a very big seedling.
Yeah, this was the joint
hizi zote.
Yeah.
So by the wakati inafika 1 year inakuwa very big.
Okay.
So you can imagine we are anticipating to sell from October.
Okay.
You can imagine how big the seedlings will be.
All right, Julius, thank you so much for taking us through this particular process and giving us the insights and showing us how to graft and at the end of the day how to water. All right, there you have it. We've come to the end of this edition of Farm Kenya, and today we were talking about seedling propagation. We've looked at grafting, and we've looked at what you need to do as a farmer in order to make sure that that plant produces fruit at the end of the day. My name is Calvin Nyakundi. Let's meet next time, same place right here on Farm Kenya.
Kazi pamoja.